Oh my goodness.
Hello, everybody. Yes, welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. I am Liz Ikamba. I'm here in the UK, in Southeast UK, in a town called Brighton. Technically a city, but more like a town, I would say. Lovely to see so many beautiful faces on the screen. I'm just going to go around and say hello to everybody. So, who have we got in the room? Deborah in Kentucky. Hello, Deborah. Susan, Cincinnati. Pauline, not sure where you are. Newcastle, wonderful. Another UK bean. Who else have we got? Arlene in Berkeley, CA. Hello, Arlene. Neil, not sure where you are, but welcome. MA, is that Massachusetts, maybe? I'm still learning my abbreviations, I'm afraid. Uh, Kevin, you are in DC. Where's that? Where's that? That's District of Columbia. Of course it is. Hello, Kevin. Good morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Kim, you're in NH.
New Hampshire, New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire. Thank you. I've got Kate helping me. Thank you. Bob Lee, welcome, Bob. Not sure where you are, but welcome. Loriana, Kachina, what a wonderful name. Courtney in Vermont, I believe. Linda in Orcas Island, welcome, Linda. Athena, so wonderful to see you. Not sure where you are, but welcome. AJ, welcome. Connecticut, really good to see you. British Columbia, Hoda in British Columbia, welcome. Adele, you are in your phone. Hello, Adele. Good to see you. Dory and Ollie, maybe. Maybe you're Ollie? No. Okay, no.
Hi,
I think
Dory.
that's probably your name. So you are in Rhode Island. Welcome. Nan Hogan, wherever you are, welcome. Good to see you today. Just getting moving my Kathleen in Albuquerque. Good to see you, Kathleen. Luda in Victoria, British Columbia. Good to see you, Luda. Sheila in Florida, welcome. Um, Trish. Oh, you're moving around on my screen. Trish, you are in Canada. Welcome, Trish. Ruth and Clive in Birmingham, UK. I'm not biased. Marcia in Huntsville. You are in, not sure, but welcome. I'm on to the next page now. Let's see. Sue in Seattle. Hello, Sue. Good to see you. Jane in Texas. Welcome. Laris in UK. Good to see you, Laris. Lynn in Boston. Hi, Lynn. Jim in MD. MD. I know this one. I do know this one. Don't tell me. Maryland.
I didn't know that
Fred.
one, so you win. You win extra.
Oh, it's not just me then. Fred. Hello, Fred, wherever you are, welcome. Anne in Nashville.
Fred.
Hello. Caroline in DC. Good to see you, Caroline. Gary, you are in Massachusetts, I believe. Welcome, Gary. Annette in CA, California.
California is right. Hooray!
Yay!
Yes.
Julie in Ontario, Canada, I believe the abbreviation is Storm. You are just, and just you are. Mabel, Bob, Bears, Massachusetts, welcome.
Hi, Storm.
Kat in Vermont,
Hi,
hello,
Kat.
Kat. You're moving around again. Kate, you are in Charlottesville. Hello,
Oh, other
Kate.
Kate. Hello, other Kate.
Other Kate, yeah, we've got Jake in the room as well. Welcome, Jake. Robert, wherever you are, welcome. Laura, Seattle. Hello, Laura. Nancy
Whoa.
in Wisconsin? No, Washington. I should get points for this or something. Anyway,
You
Carol.
absolutely are getting them. I'm tallying them. It's a whole
Thank
thing.
you. Carol in Connecticut, welcome, Carol. We've got Bronwyn, also in British Columbia. Welcome, Bronwyn. Ray, Joe's mom. Welcome and well done for being Joe's mom. You are in New Jersey. Ruth and Clive in Birmingham. Welcome, Ruth and Clive. And finally, last but not least, Carolyn in Idaho. Welcome. Hello, 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 lovely people. Let's give
Whoa.
each other a wave and a smile. I think we could all do with it today. Send some love through the screen. I want to say hello to our live stream people as well. Let's give them a wave. Welcome, whatever time zone you are in.
Hi,
Welcome to
live
the
stream
Daily Antidote
people.
of Song. So, my name is Liz Ikamba. I am a regular host and sometimes a song leader on here, and I will actually be song leading later this week, which I'll tell you about later. But for today, we have the wonderful Cate Clifford, and I believe Kate is in Rhode Island.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Um, so, Kate, I've been looking up a little bit about you on your website. You are a recording and performing artist. You love Irish traditional folk tunes, and there's something on here quite interesting about you collecting songs from King Arthur and Robin Hood. So I'm going to ask you a bit about this later.
Yes,
But to
yes, yes, yes,
start
yes.
with, I think we should definitely go straight into singing. So I'm going to hand over to you for whatever song you're going to be sharing with us. And I believe it's one that's going to hopefully going to help us with the slightly discombobulated feelings that many of us may be having with national and global events at the moment. So
Indeed.
over to you, Kate.
Thanks, Liz. Man, she's good, huh? What a human. What a cool bean. We met like 4 minutes ago. I'm already a big fan. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being with me today. Hi, guys. Okay, so this song is called Somewhere to Begin, and it's by T.R. Ritchie, and I got it from the singing of Ben Fink at Youth Traditional Song Weekend a couple years ago. And then it languished in my songbook and in my brain for until I needed it. And that is now. So I hope it is a help to you as well. You'll hear more about that shortly. But for now, how about we learn a chorus, huh? I'm going to sing through it, and then we'll be off. And I want to say also that the second word is going to change every verse. So it'll be song first, and then it will be other words afterwards. But you'll get it. A song is somewhere to begin, a search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a song is somewhere to begin. Shall we? Here we go. People say to me, "Oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you sing in times like these? Don't you watch the news? Don't you know the score? How can you sing when so many others grieve?" People say to me, "What kind of fool believes that a song will make a difference in the end?" By way of a reply, I say, a fool such as I, who sees a song as somewhere to begin. A song is somewhere to begin, a search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a song is somewhere to begin. People say to me, "Oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you dream in times like these? Don't you watch the news? Don't you know the score? How can you dream when so many others grieve?" People say to me, "What kind of fool believes that a dream will make a difference in the end?" By way of a reply, I say, a fool such as I, who sees a dream as somewhere to begin. A dream is somewhere to begin, a search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a dream is somewhere to begin. People say to me, "Oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you love in times like these? Don't you see the news? Don't you know the score? How can you love when so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that love will make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say, a fool such as I, who sees love as somewhere to begin. Love is somewhere to begin, the search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and love is somewhere, and a dream is somewhere, and a song is somewhere to begin. Somewhere to begin. T.R. Ritchie.
Wow, so powerful, Kate. That just was giving me tingles, and just your delivery as well was just so sincere and heartfelt. I really appreciated every moment of that. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about why you chose this song?
I can, but first, I have to have a little coffee. No, that wasn't like a plant. But also, hey guys, check out this cool mug. Sorry, your question was how did I choose it? How did I choose the
Yeah,
song?
we'd love to know a little bit more about why you chose that particular song for today, and just in the particular place you're in at the moment and the general
Right.
climate. Why this song?
Gotcha. Okay, so when I woke up last Wednesday, the first thing that I did was to do a little Google search about the night before, real quick. Um, and then I jumped on a Zoom, a co-working Zoom with a dear friend of mine, and we made our coffee and we sat together. And I said, how dare I do my job? How dare I do this for a living right now? Because here's the other thing about me. I have two giant driving passions. The first is to sing, and the other is to try to improve the world. There's an E.B. White quote that says, "I arise in the morning torn between the desire to improve the world and the desire to enjoy the world. This makes it difficult to plan the day." I feel that in my bones, and
Mm,
that particular morning and ever since, I have felt like I should be putting my energies towards
mm,
that piece of my heart. And how selfish of me,
mm,
how frivolous of me
mm,
to continue doing this career in the face of everything that's happening,
mm,
especially given the
mm,
amount of privilege that I have. I am a member
mm,
of several minority groups, some of whom
mm,
are being particularly targeted right now. But as
mm,
you can see, I do have quite a lot of privilege as well. And
mm,
so my job feels really frivolous.
mm,
And I was like, okay, my one task for today is to try to learn a new song. So let's open the YouTube list of songs that I want to learn. Let's open let's look at the songbooks across the room, see what I want. Let's look at the resources. And this song came on,
mm,
and I remembered my friend Ben singing it, Ben Fink,
mm.
in Philadelphia, singing it at a festival a couple of years ago. And I listened to it, and I thought, oh, I found it. This is why. This is
Mm.
why. This is it doesn't have to be what if I don't I don't know that I'm done feeling like my job is frivolous,
Yeah,
but but the
yeah.
concept that a song is somewhere to start. The concept that
Mm,
community is somewhere to start. I am a person who's really good at being optimistic and really practiced at finding bright spots, and right now I got no hope.
yeah.
I've got nothing. But
So actually, do you feel like doing what you are passionate about and enjoy, and by default, that being by extension joyful for others? I'm kind of seeing that as, hopefully that is a start at maybe hope giving for yourself as well as for other people, because I definitely feel that in this moment being together with
good,
you,
good.
and
Oh, I'm glad.
hearing how you woke up that morning is so understandable. And, the world is obviously watching like what's unfolding in these spaces and across the world. There is so much going on right now that is that could bring us to this place of hopelessness. But
Hmm.
I'm reminded of a really lovely Toni Morrison quote as you're talking there, and I just
Mm.
managed to get it up in front of me, and it said it was written 20 years ago, but listen to this and think
Hmm.
how relevant it still is today. This
Oh,
is precisely the time when artists go to work. There is no time for despair, no time for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear. We speak, we write. That is how civilizations heal. So we are here, and you're showing us just through your song share how important it is for us to have these spaces where we are gradually, bit by bit, a little bit of love by a little bit of love at a time, changing the culture. But it's not easy. I understand what you're saying.
I also think that one of the things that I found the most comforting and the most bolstering about this particular song is it doesn't list hope. It does
Mm,
you can the song is somewhere to start. Loving is somewhere to start. Loving people, loving things,
yeah.
loving what you do. Loving is somewhere to start. And the verse about the dream, look, that's a very specific dream in my head.
Yeah.
It's I'm not
Mm,
thinking about like what do I want to do with my life kinds of dreams. I'm thinking about a man giving a speech is what I'm thinking
mm,
about when I sing that.
mm,
So
mm, mm,
so there's I guess
mm,
the comfort for me is the permission to you don't have to start if you're not ready to start fighting back yet, if you're not ready to start revolutionizing yet, if you don't
mm,
yet have the hope or the strength to do the work that we need to do,
mm.
just sing the song.
Yeah.
That's a starting point. You'll
Absolutely.
you'll
There is
find it.
activism in that, there is activism in you finding a place in yourself that can still feel a bit of
Hmm.
love when all of this stuff is going on. I was reminded today of just a simple, like, placing a smile in my heart center, just as a sense, as a feeling. And I was like, that just makes a whole difference to my body, and I think if I take that round with me, and actually take that into my interactions with people, that is a form of activism in itself.
I'm doing it
So
right now
I
while you're
really love
talking.
it.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Shall we all try
Yeah.
it? Can you put a
Sure.
smile in your heart center? And let's see if we can. I'm gonna pass back to you to sing the song again,
Yeah, of
Kate, if
course.
that's okay. And maybe we
Sure.
can sing it with the smile in the heart if that feels comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Sure. People say to me, oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you sing in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you sing when so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that a song will make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say, a fool such as I, who sees a song as somewhere to begin. A song is somewhere to begin the search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a song is somewhere to begin. People say to me, oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you dream in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you dream when so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that a dream will make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say, a fool such as I, who sees a dream as somewhere to begin. A dream is somewhere to begin, the search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a dream is somewhere to begin. People say to me, oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you love in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you love when so many others grieve? People say to me, what kind of fool believes that love will make a difference in the end? By way of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees love as somewhere to begin. Love is somewhere to begin, the search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and love is somewhere, and a dream is somewhere, and a song is somewhere to begin.
Beautiful. Can we show our appreciation for Kate and this beautiful song? Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. I'm going to take away the reminder to keep singing, keep dreaming, keep loving for the rest of this week from today.
You gotta
And
start
I want
somewhere. It's okay.
exactly, yeah. So, remind us the songwriter's name, Kate.
Yes, T.R. Ritchie. That's Ritchie.
Wonderful. Okay, if
It's
anyone
a
wants to
lot
look.
newer than most of what I sing. Most of what I sing is, a couple hundred years old or something. But
Mm.
but it's the right starting point.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you've got coming up, Kate. Is there any events or anything that people should know about?
Sure. So the next thing that I have coming up is actually about as long as this, and in fact, usually shorter. On Christmas Eve, every year, since this song was written in the 1800s, people on the Isle of Barra have sung Christ Child Lullaby at midnight. So, midnight on Christmas Eve, people on the Isle of Barra in Scotland sing the Christ Child Lullaby every year. This
Mm.
song was written by a pastor as a farewell gift to his congregation before he emigrated. And it was written in Scots Gaelic, which I do not speak, so I sing an English translation. But some of my ancestors are from that area, and it's one of my favorite old songs, partly because of the melody and partly because of the ancestral connection. So
Mm.
I sing it at 7 p.m. on Christmas Eve on my Facebook page on
Oh,
Facebook Live. And that's because that's our equivalent of Scottish midnight. So
okay.
if you join me, then we will be singing it at the same time as whoever is singing it in Barrow will just be singing it in English.
I love that. What a wonderful thing to do. So that's going to be on your Facebook Live. So if people
Hmm.
just tune into your Facebook, Christmas Eve,
Yes,
7 o'clock.
yes, and it's just the
Yes,
one song, so
7 p.m.
it'll be hi everybody, happy everything. Here's the deal
Yeah.
about the song. Okay, let's sing. Okay, go be with your families or your, chosen or otherwise. Go bring yourself
Beautiful.
some joy. It's not a long
Beautiful.
experience.
Okay, that's wonderful. So that'll be a really lovely thing to tune into on that day. Maybe there's Daily Antidote and then there's that in the
Oh, that'd be
evening as
great.
well.
Yeah,
That could be a really lovely activity for that day.
that'd be great.
Um, I've got to say, we've got to say bye now, I think. Um,
Hmm.
I ran out of time to ask you about the Robin Hood and King Arthur songs, but I think we'll save that for next time you're on Daily Antidote as a little
Great.
surprise for people, or
I
maybe
love
they
that.
can look that up on your Facebook as well and find out a little bit more about
Absolutely. Yes, and
your
my
approach.
website as well.
Yeah, wonderful. Yes, website and all your details should be in the chat. So for the rest of the week, these are the artists that we've got coming up. I forgive me if I get this pronunciation wrong, but tomorrow, Thursday, we've got Vishwanath. Friday, it's me. So I'm going to be back in the room, but singing with you on Friday. Saturday, we've got Dr. Kim Harris. Sunday, there is Lisa Dosha. Maybe I've said that right. I have no idea. So we'll sign off for today, sending you all much love, dreaming, and singing for the rest of your week.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Tune in again tomorrow. Yes, let's say a bye to our lovely song leader, Kate, for today, and a thank you. Thank you so much, Kate, for being with us today.
Thank you.
And we will
Pleasure.
see you same time again tomorrow on Daily Antidote of Song. Let's wave goodbye to our live streamers. And really lovely to be with you today. Thank you, everybody. I'll hand over to Jojo.
Thank you so much, Liz Ikamba, coming out of Brighton, UK. Thanks for being with us today. And to Cate Clifford, first-time song leader here in the Daily Antidote of Song, coming out of Providence, Rhode Island. Really glad to have you with us. It was a really, really great run to sing with you. And I think, yes, we need to double up your Robin Hood songs with our favorite Steve Winnick of the Library of Congress, who's our official Robin Hood song singer in this room. And we're going to have to come up with some great activity with you guys here together. We're going to say goodbye to everybody in the room, and then we're inviting all the new folks who are here today to stay afterwards, say hello to Kate and to me, and we'll learn a little bit more about you and where you came from. Also going to shout out AJ Wright is in the room with us today, sang with us once before. Nice to have you back again, AJ. Okay, let's say goodbye to everybody in here. Ariana in LA, thanks for running tech for us today. Let's wave goodbye to Kate and to Liz in case either one of them needs to drop. Thanks, gang, for being here. And Deborah in Kentucky, Susan in Cincinnati, Pauline and Tommy, that's William, that's Dad coming in from Newcastle, UK, Arlene in Berkeley, California, Neil in Boston, Kim Wallach, one of our song leaders coming in from New Hampshire, AJ again, thank you so much, Dorian Ali coming in from Rhode Island, Luda in Victoria, British Columbia, Sheila in Florida, Trish in Victoria, Annette in California, Sue in Seattle, Mabel, Bob, and Bears in Massachusetts, Jim in Maryland, great to have you here today, Anne in Nashville, Fred, I think you're new to us today. Welcome, Fred. Lynn, maybe new to us today, coming in from Boston. Welcome. Athena in Brooklyn. Caroline in DC. Laris coming in from the UK. Kevin in the District of Columbia. Linda on Orcas Island. And Hoda in British Columbia. And Delhi in Maryland. And Gary in Massachusetts. Storm in Massachusetts. Jane in Texas. Robert coming in from somewhere maybe new to us today. Thanks for being here. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Laura in Seattle, Nancy in Washington State, Carol in Connecticut. Hi, Mommy, coming in from New Jersey. Aloysius, and maybe new to us today. Thanks for being here. Carolyn in Idaho, and Kat in Vermont. Thanks again, gang, for being with us. See you all tomorrow right here on the Daily Antidote of Song. Ciao.